Cheers, legend. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. My voice went on me then. Anyway, I have a Treehouse West Coast IPA. I'm quite excited for it. It is called Marcus Aurelius, or it could also be called What Stands in the Way Becomes the Way. I'm not too sure. It's sort of got two titles. It goes into a big spiel with Marcus Aurelius, but I'm not reading that. It's a triple IPA, 10%. So, yeah, I've had quite a few Treehouse Hazies in the last probably 2 or 3 years. And, yeah, obviously rate them very high. I think the hype's well deserved. But, yeah, I've never had a West Coast from them. And obviously, West Coast is my favourite style, apart from stouts. So, yeah, I'm really, really fascinated to see how they go with the West Coast. It has some decent ratings considering it's a Westie, because Westies quite often have lower ratings. They just never get the credit they deserve. So, yeah, looking forward to it. I've got my Mountain Culture hat on and my Banks glass. I'm just manifesting, as all the social influencer girls say, manifesting that one day they'll do a collab. Because I've always dreamed that Banks or Mountain Culture did a collab with Treehouse. I thought it'd be cool. Also, yeah, Carwyn Sellers. I just had that hope that one day Forward Hops or someone teed it up and they did a tap takeover. But yeah, anyway, let's see how we go. I'm excited and nervous. So yeah, I got these through a guy that travels back and forth from the States to Australia, and yeah, I got a couple of Treehouse, couple of Fidens. I might be getting some more. We'll see how we go, but let's pour it. And yeah, I honestly think in today's craft beer world, Australia and New Zealand have the best West Coast IPAs. And a lot of people will argue and say you don't know what you're talking about, but I've had West Coast fresh as fuck and like some of the good brand ones from all over the world. And yeah, I just don't think they compare to Australia and New Zealand. I just think it's something to do with maybe our water, our grain, just something really hits. I just feel like our Westies are just so much better. But then there's other styles where we're way behind, like stouts and stuff. So I'm honest with everything. I'm not just patriotic. Part of me thinks I should have kept some for a photo. Maybe I should. Just a little bit. So there's the Banks logo. Not often do I have a hyped US beer in like an Aussie like brewery's glass, but yeah, we're just drumming up a collaboration, Banks and Treehouse. Cheers, Steve. Yeah. Isn't Marcus Aurelius, isn't that Gladiator? Or he's in Gladiator or something? I can't remember. I'm pretty shit when it comes to that sort of history. So yeah, looking at the beer, it's sort of in between old school and new. The color probably looks a bit darker on the camera. It's actually a lighter sort of orange, almost like dark straw light orange. So yeah, it's a little bit off in color as far as the camera goes, but yeah, in reality, it looks really good for a Westie. Two finger heads. Yeah, white, holding pretty well. Carbonation, I would say, fairly light. And body, I'm going to say medium for the body. Let's go a whiff. Cheers, Emma. Good to see you, mate. Oh, smells a little bit different. It's good. So yeah, I've just knocked off work. It's one of the joys of morning shift. You have the whole afternoon ahead of you, but you're tired as because you're getting up at like 3 a.m. So yeah, I'm getting like pine and like fresh cut grass. There's definitely citrus there, some like pithy grapefruit, orange, tangerine, maybe some apricot. I've got to remember it's triple too, so quite often I'll have triple IPAs by even breweries that do decent Westies and they struggle with the triple. Cheers, Lady G. Good to see you. Cheers, Tanner. Having a Treehouse Westie, mate. I've never had a Westie by them. It smells unreal, so somewhat excited. Yeah, the more I'm smelling it, I'm getting like almost like a candy citrus, like orange sherbet. It's definitely got some like grapefruit pith, but then it's got some sweet orange and tangerine. Yeah, you're going well, bud. Not on the nose. We'll soon see on the palate. Cheers, Brett. Good to see you, brother. Cheers, Thomas. Yeah, bloody oath. Straight after it's real hot today too. Like I've just had a shower. I should have had a cold shower, but I got out of the shower and I'm like, whew. Like I think it's about 36 degrees Celsius, whatever that is in Fahrenheit. In Fahrenheit, it's probably like late 90s, something like that. I'm looking forward to this. It smells really good. It actually smells better than what I expected it to. As far as the malt goes, it's like white bread, like sweet biscuit, and I feel like there's a touch of caramel as well. But yeah, it smells amazing. We got to do it. Did you like me clickbaity title? But it was true though. It's all I could think. Can they do a decent West Coast? So many good breweries out there, or they claim to be good, but they can't brew a West Coast to save themselves. Cheers. Wow. Certainly doesn't drink like 10%. I would say you'd probably think around, I'd say 8. It's definitely got some stone fruit as well on the palate. Apricot, like marmalade sort of stickiness. I'm not sure when it was brewed. I think it's pretty fresh. Oh, it's going to be impossible to see that. Uh, I've got a feeling it's mid-January. So if that's the case, yeah, it's only a month old. It's pretty good. It's pretty good to get a month-old treehouse in Australia. Yeah, bro, I'm back on mornings, so I was up at 3 o'clock this morning, and I think I got out of work about 1:30. So beer o'clock, brother. I wanted this is like a pretty hyped beer, so I really, really wanted to review it as soon as I could. Got to drink those good ones super fresh. Yeah, cheers, brother. I've put in the hard yards though. Let's just say I've done a lot of live videos. Certainly hasn't come with ease. Yeah, fuck, it's hot. Real like humid, like muggy. I feel like I'm in Southeast Asia right now. I need like a big tarp across the backyard with the sprinklers. Woo! Yeah, one thing that's been good, Tanner. Obviously, I was involved with the beer scene for a long time, so that helped get me started. But the hardest thing was cracking into the getting Aussie people to watch. And then, yeah, just all of a sudden, like I started getting a couple, and then, yeah, it sort of started taking off then. Because I had to sort of try and the algorithm had to sort of change to allow for Aussie people to start seeing my stuff. So it took a while, and then yeah, it started sort of taking off. Got a pretty good community. Most times when I go live, like on weeknights and that, it's like I'll get the same sort of people joining all the time, and some of them don't even drink; they just want to have a chat. And it's pretty cool. It's definitely there's definitely positives and negatives with going live all the time. But yeah, like I enjoy the interaction and the community and stuff, so it definitely suits me. Cougar over 35 and hot. Transplants. Yeah, there is that like you're getting sort of like a honey sweetness, like a sort of like it when you get that slight caramel biscuity touch from the malt. It's almost like a honey sweetness. It's real, real good. Like it. The answer to the question is yes, they can brew a good West Coast, but I'm not sure whether they've. Obviously, they've done a few of them over the years, but yeah, I don't know if it's a regular thing where they bust them out every couple of weeks, or they've always got Westies on the go, or it's like I know they've got a good stout game because yeah, I've had plenty of friends drink their stouts and rate them pretty high. But yeah, you just don't hear of many people drinking their West Coast, or you do get the occasional doing lagers and stuff, but it's always good to know of a brewery doing a lot of different styles and not just doing hazies. I think in the craft beer world, too many people will say a brewery's unreal if they do great hazy beer, but then they're shit at everything else. And that's not a great brewery to me. You gotta be able to do some decent lagers and yeah, some nice dark beers. I don't care too much about sours because quite often to do really good sours, you need a separate sort of kit, so that can be hard. But Yeah, you got to mix it up. Feral Hop Hog, Stone and Wood Pacific Ale, Pirate Life Pale Ale. No, sorry, Pirate Life Double IPA, Hawker's Pale Ale, and one of the Kaijus in the early days. They were sort of the beers that got me going. Like Feral Hop Hog would have been one of the first craft beers I ever tried. But then, yeah, those other ones came later, and they were the ones that sort of, especially like Mountain Cult, especially Pirate Life and Hawkers, they really got me. Like when I had their beers and I met the guys at the festivals and all that sort of stuff, it really got me like intrigued. I was keen as. Hit that like button too, peeps. I don't know if the numbers of people watching is accurate. It seems a bit off. Apparently, there's only 3 people here. God, it's muggy. Whew. It certainly wouldn't be hot like this in Massachusetts. You're not really getting dank or even like resiny. Like it's more of like a sharp pine. And yeah, as I said, like fresh cut lawn. Sort of like like I don't know, you're going through a forest, but it's in like dry season sort of thing. Bushfire season, minus the smoke. Cheers, Lukey. Good to see you, brother. What about you, Steve? What was some of the first ones you got into? I know I probably got deep into craft, like started Untapped and really like started concentrating on trying new beers all the time in about 2000 and it was either 2012 or 2013. That's when my whole craft journey started. What's your beer gonna be, dude? See, like just smelling this now, the what's left on the bottom, you're sort of getting like an boozy alcoholic note. Alcoholic. Alcohol. Yeah, but it's like on the palate, it's not like boozy at all. It like drinks really good for 10%. Shout out to Banks. Come on, Treehouse. You know you want to do a collab with them. All these guys. I think they'd be more suited to Banks though. That's if they're going to do a hazy. They're going to do a Westie. They could probably do it with either. Redback. There you go. If you're talking sort of more supermarket beers, I obviously got into VB at a young age. For a while there, me and one of my girlfriend's cousins, me and him used to drink. I don't know why, but we used to drink Tooheys Extra Dries all the time. It was just something about them. They went down good. But yeah, I drink beers like that now, and I'm like, this is boring. I do want to try that Tooheys new and Tooheys old, the combination of the two, the 50-50. I've seen beers with Boydo doing it, and I'm like, oh, I love that sort of shit. Matilda Bay from memory, yeah. Sweet. Get it in ya. What is it? See, I've got two more Treehouse in the fridge. I'm a massive fan of any of the green Treehouses, and this one's called the Greenest Green. So I'm like, I know it's going to be good. And then the other one is, I think it's called Day Drip. Then I've got a couple of Fidens beers. I did two Fidens yesterday, and they were good, but they were too samey. Sort of annoyed me because I spent money buying both of them, and it's like if I had known they were going to be so alike, I would have just got one, or I would have got another beer instead that was heaps different than the first one. Yeah, Pirate Life is fucking unreal. That double IPA in the big can, ooh, baby. I remember back then you'd get you'd get a 4-pack of the double IPA for $30. And yeah, that might sound dear to you non-Australians, but it's actually pretty cheap. Like you're pretty much getting one for free because beers like that are normally like $10 each. It's a big can, it's a huge ABV. But yeah, you pretty much if you bought a 4-pack, you were pretty much getting one for free. It was so good. Good golly. So yeah, hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. Feel like I want to get nude. It's that hot. Like a little kid, just buddy taking all your clothes off and running around the backyard like a mess. Never say just the Carlton Draft. Carlton Draft is a good beer. Yeah, that'd suck. That'd be awkward. Yeah, all the contract ones are shit. It's like, why would you, as an Aussie, why would you buy Becks and I don't know Budweiser and those sort of beers when they're brewed here? It's like so shit. Cheers, Vanessa. Good to see you, mate. I'm on a California inspired beer from a Massachusetts brewery. It's actually hitting the spot. It's quite good. It's funny, like I feel a bit lightheaded. But in saying that, I started work at 3 o'clock. I only had about 3 or 4 hours sleep. Started work at 3 a.m. Got home at 1:30 p.m. So it's early afternoon now, and yeah, I've hardly had anything to eat. I was just smashing a heap of water. So yeah, I need to have some lunch. Yeah. Chuck in a 10% beer, and it's like no wonder it goes to your head if you're tired and you haven't eaten yet. So yeah, no doubt. Treehouse can definitely brew a West Coast IPA. I'm quite impressed. Um, yeah, this is the can artwork, and that's obviously the Treehouse logo, and then you got what stands in the way becomes the way. And it's got a bit of a chat about Marcus Aurelius. Pretty cool. Whew, it is humid. All the Americans are like got snow and storms and whatever, and Sydney fucking roasted. At least this year we've got a decent summer. Last couple of years we haven't had very good summers. It's only lasted like a week or two and then just disappears. But yeah, the worst thing about it is we've had bad bushfires from it. Cheers, Craig. Good to see you, brother. Good. I'm on a Treehouse Westie, mate, and it's actually decent. Surprised me. I don't know. For some reason, I had my doubts. Just West Coast for me are obviously the bee's knees, and I just assumed it'd be like a lot of American craft where people talk it up when it's not a hazy. But yeah, most of the time, unless it's a stout or something, most of the time it's nothing special. But yeah, quite enjoyable. Oh, shit. I want to keep going on it, but I've only got a little bit left and I need to take a photo. Damn it. See, I reckon I might wrap it up there, peeps. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've been going for about half hour, drinking a Treehouse Westie. It's yeah, better than I expected. Like it's got a touch of caramel, like a sticky toffee. Um, yeah, like white breaded biscuit, like a sweet biscuit. And then yeah, you're getting like sort of like sharp pine, fresh cut lawn, and like a citrus where it's sweet, tart, and pithy. You're getting sort of yeah, like candy, sherbety sort of vibes, like orange tangerine, and then yeah, some apricot, some yeah, like grapefruit. Hmm. I can show you the can. I can't show you the beer because the beer. I've still got a little bit of beer in the can, but not like as in I've finished what was in the glass. That's what it looks like. What stands in the way becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius. It's just got old mate on the horse. Looks like Craig. I might have a few more beers. I'll definitely do another review or two today. So yeah, it won't be the last you'll see of me, but I have to have something to eat. I've been on the go since 3 a.m. this morning and haven't had anything to eat yet. So you could imagine how hungry I am. It's like 12 hours pretty much. I'm real tired as well, but we'll see how we go. Yeah. Cheers, Matt. But yeah, definitely a great Westie. I'm actually quite thrilled with it. Um, yeah, it's like I'm having a blank. I'm so tired. It's like yeah, white bread, like sweet biscuit, some caramel, on the like the from the hops. It's piney, yeah, like fresh cut grass, more of sort of a sharp pine, like not sort of dank, more dry. Yeah, it's like then you're getting sort of sweet and pithy citrus. Um, Orange, tangerine, apricot. Yeah, that's about it, I think. But score, I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to say a 4.6 out of 5. So the answer to my question, can Treehouse Brewing do a good West Coast IPA? Yes, I believe they can. Very clickbaity title. Yeah, no, quite impressed with that. And as I've said, I honestly think Australia and New Zealand does the best Westies. I don't know what it is, but I just every time I have hyped Westies from the US especially, but sometimes like the UK and Europe and other countries, they just got nothing on the ones here. So yeah. Thanks everyone for joining. Yeah, as I said, 4.6 for pretty sure it's called Marcus Aurelius. If it isn't, it's whatever that quote is on the front. Um Angie's just looking at me like, would you shut up? I want to go to sleep. Yeah, as I said, I could be back for another review like shortly. Who knows? But yeah, thanks for joining. And yeah, if anyone's had some treehouse, let us know in the chat what you've like. If you've had others than hazies, like what are your thoughts been? Have you got like a favorite style they do outside of hazy? That'd be good just to see what people think. Yeah, I'm out of here, peeps. Hit that like button and we'll see you soon.